In our gardens, a hidden drama unfolds every day, a silent war for survival. Plants, rooted and seemingly helpless, face relentless attacks from tiny invaders like aphids. We often think plants are defenseless, relying on us and our chemical sprays for protection. But plants are ancient survivors, equipped with remarkable defenses honed over millions of years. Long before humans, they mastered self-preservation, developing ingenious ways to fight back. Plants can make themselves unappetizing or even poisonous, but their most astonishing trick is calling for help. They send out invisible signals, chemical cries for aid, summoning unlikely allies to their rescue. The peaceful garden is actually a dynamic battlefield, full of intricate alliances and sophisticated warfare. Plants are not passive. They orchestrate their own defense using scents, colors, and tastes. Next time you walk through a garden, remember, every leaf and flower is part of a living, breathing strategy for survival. The story of plants is one of resilience, clever strategy, and the profound interconnectedness of all living things. This secret world is waiting to be discovered. When a plant is attacked, it doesn't just sit back. It sends out a chemical SOS. A caterpillar chewing a leaf triggers the plant to release a unique blend of airborne chemicals. These aren't random smells. They're targeted messages meant for helpful insects, nature's security force. Ladybugs, parasitic wasps, and other predators are drawn in by these signals, ready to hunt the pests. The plant's distress call is a beacon, guiding these allies straight to the trouble. It's a perfect example of symbiosis. The plant gets protection, and the insect gets a meal or a place to lay eggs. This partnership keeps pest populations in check and maintains balance in the garden. Plants can even tailor their signals to attract the right kind of predator for each specific pest. A leaf chewed by a beetle sends a different message than one attacked by aphids. This precision shows a deeply evolved strategy, refined over millennia. Plants and their insect allies have co-evolved, creating a natural defense network. The garden's invisible communication is a marvel of nature's ingenuity. Plants speak a language of scents, volatile organic compounds released when under attack. A caterpillar's bite triggers a chemical reaction, producing airborne signals that insects can detect from afar. For insects, these scents are like a map, leading them straight to their prey. Plants craft unique blends of distress scents, revealing not just the type of pest, but even the scale of the attack. Parasitic wasps can distinguish between scents from different caterpillar species, ensuring they find the right host. Some plants also produce chemicals on their leaves, encouraging predators like ladybugs to stay and hunt. This isn't just a call for help, it's a welcome mat for defenders. Nearby plants can eavesdrop on these signals, ramping up their own defenses in anticipation. An attack on one plant can alert the whole neighborhood, creating a community-wide defense system. The plant world is a network of chemical conversations, all working to keep the garden safe. Plants don't just call for help, they recruit and retain bodyguards with sweet rewards. Many plants have extra floral nectaries, nectar-producing glands on leaves and stems, not just flowers. These nectaries attract ants, wasps, and beetles, who patrol the plant in exchange for a sugary treat. Ants, in particular, become fierce defenders, attacking any pest that dares to feed on their nectar source. Unlike distress signals, nectar is often produced continuously, ensuring a standing army is always present. Plants like passion flower and cherry tree use this strategy, attracting protectors to both leaves and flowers. It's a brilliant, two-pronged approach, nectar for pollination and for defense. By feeding their allies, plants ensure constant protection from hungry invaders. Plants also use color to communicate with insects. Bright flowers are billboards for pollinators like bees, but they also attract other beneficial insects. Open-faced flowers, dill, fennel, cosmos, offer easy access to nectar for hoverflies and parasitic wasps, whose larvae devour pests. Some plants change leaf color under attack, sending visual cues to both pests and predators. For pests, it's a warning of increased defenses. For predators, it's a sign that prey is present. Dense foliage and clumping plants provide shelter for ground beetles and other hunters. By offering food and housing, plants create a welcoming habitat for their allies. The garden's colors and shapes are all part of a sophisticated invitation to nature's pest controllers. Many common garden plants are natural pest controllers. Marigolds repel nematodes and confuse pests with their scent, protecting vegetables like tomatoes. Mint family herbs, spearmint, peppermint, catnip, deter aphids and flea beetles, while their flowers attract beneficial insects. Carrot family plants, dill, parsley, fennel, draw in ladybugs, lacewings, and parasitic wasps. Letting these herbs flower turns your garden into a haven for pest-eating allies. Even sunflowers play a role, attracting pollinators and providing food for birds that eat caterpillars and beetles. Planting a diverse mix of these species weaves a web of natural alliances. The result, a resilient, self-regulating ecosystem. Your garden becomes a living network of protection. When pests appear, gardeners face a choice: chemical pesticides or nature's way. Pesticides kill pests quickly, but also wipe out beneficial insects, disrupting the garden's balance. This leads to a cycle of more pests and more chemicals, harming soil, water, and even our food. Nature's way is slower but more sustainable, encouraging beneficial insects to keep pests in check. A diverse, healthy ecosystem manages itself, with predators rising and falling alongside pest populations. The soil stays rich, plants grow stronger, and the garden buzzes with life. Natural methods support biodiversity and long-term health. A garden managed with nature is filled with bees, butterflies, and countless other allies. It's a celebration of complexity and wisdom, working with nature, not against it. The choice is clear: let nature's solutions thrive. Every gardener can harness nature's defenses. Start by planting a diverse mix: herbs, flowers, and vegetables together. Companion planting confuses pests and attracts beneficial insects. Plant dill near cabbage to draw wasps, marigolds around tomatoes to deter nematodes. Tolerate a few pests. They're food for your garden's defenders. If you eliminate all pests, the predators will leave too. Provide water. Shallow dishes with pebbles help insects stay hydrated. Avoid harsh chemicals, even organic ones, to protect your allies. Observe your garden, watch which insects visit, look for ladybug larvae, and notice nature's pest control in action. This mindful approach turns gardening into a partnership with the natural world. You become not just a planter, but a true guardian of your garden's ecosystem. Support nature, and your garden will thrive. In every garden, an ancient intelligence is at work. Plants are resourceful survivors, forging alliances and communicating with scents and colors. They don't need our chemicals. They have their own elegant solutions. Nature's defense is a lesson in cooperation, not aggression. By understanding these connections, we become facilitators, not commanders. Choosing natural methods is a vote of confidence in nature's wisdom. With simple acts, planting fennel, leaving aphids for ladybugs, adding water, we join this living drama. Our gardens become thriving, resilient communities, alive with the quiet brilliance of nature.